about what is coming up at MHS in this edition of
Live for Five.
We are live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Due to MLK Day on Monday, Professional Development Day on Tuesday, and a snow day yesterday, this week will be a shortened week. Thursday is a C Day, and Friday is a D Day.
Next up is my favorite part of the program. We have the lunch schedule for the week. Today is Nacho Supreme with toppings, and Friday will be pizza. Be sure to look out for a special guest to let us know what's for lunch in the next weeks to come. Now time for our weekly music update. It's the mashup no one saw coming, with the video bringing the 90s vibe to a whole new level. Bruno Mars and Cardi B blessed our ears with a finessed remix. Rising to first on iTunes and trending #1 on YouTube, this song makes you want to get up and bust some moves. Notable artists like DJ Khaled to J-Lo have all publicly expressed the love for this one kind of song.
After multiple snow days, midterms will be pushed back to Monday, January 29th, and will go until Thursday, February 1st. Friday the 26th will be an 8-period day, which means you'll see all your classes for a shorter period of time.
While the deadlines for college applications have passed, the application process is not over. Seniors, now is the time to start applying for scholarships. There's plenty of opportunities out there, but deadlines are quickly approaching. Sign up with Mrs. Batista during Flex on Tuesdays or check the MHS Digest for more information.
The long weekend has no excuse for athletes at Manchester High School. Here's a look at how some of the notable performances in this week's sports updates.
One of the most notable games of the year took place on Thursday as Manchester boys basketball took on South Windsor. The game quickly earned the title Battle of Stands, with both the Manchester and South Windsor student sections filled with roaring fans cheering for their team. Although Manchester had the better fan zone, they ultimately lost a close game, but the team bounced back with a comfortable win over Plainville on Tuesday. They are now 8-2 and take on rival East Hartford this Friday on the road.
The MHS fan zone was in action again last Saturday as the student section hopped on a fan bus for the annual military hockey game. Unfortunately, the Newington Co-op includes Manchester lost 3-1.
Saturday also held the biggest meet to date for the indoor track team, the SCC Coaches Invitational. While competing against the top teams in the state, Manchester put on some outstanding performances, including a third-place finish for the girls' 4x800 meter relay team. They will be traveling to Yale this weekend to compete at Cox Cage against the top teams from all around New England.
Saturday really was an eventful day as the wrestling team headed to Hall this Saturday to compete. Among the highlights were the second-place finish by senior Billy Affini in his weight class and first-place finish by junior Shamar Shand in his weight class.
Boys swimming had their first home meets of the season last week. Although the team won almost every event in both meets, the lack of depth showed as they suffered 2 losses to Bristol and Rocky Hill. They traveled to Platt looking for their first win this Friday.
Girls basketball beat South Windsor on the road last Saturday, but fell to Weathersfield on Tuesday. They face East Hartford at home tomorrow. Be sure to come out and show your support.
Over the weekend, MHS senior Jevin Frett was voted to the Connecticut Walter Camp football team and was honored All-State. Congratulations, Jevin.
Chris, how cool was going backstage to help tech crew out? I know every time I'm on the midst of a production, I get such a rush trying to get everything to run smoothly.
It was so incredible to experience. See for yourself as I take you through the eyes of tech crew.
Like all the stuff that happens in this auditorium, people think it just magically appears, but tech crew sets it all up.
Tech Crew is a group of various MHS students, teachers, and outside members that make sure every event held in Bailey Auditorium runs smoothly. Kyle Maloney, a senior here at Manchester High School, has been a part of Tech Crew for about 2 years now. He describes Tech Crew to be
A lot more work than people realize.
and estimates the amount of time spent working with Tech Crew to be
Anywhere from 20 to like 50 hours a week.
This past weekend, the Manchester studio put on a performance of the Nutcracker in the Bailey Auditorium. In these kinds of situations, the members of tech crew actually get paid for the hours they put in to working for the show. However, this is not always the case, and members of the MHS tech crew volunteer their time for other various events.
Like all the assemblies, all of the musicals, fall shows, concerts, anything like that is not paid because it's through the town.
Often without recognition, the efforts before, during, and after the show by the members of tech crew are essential to keep each show running.
So like in the beginning of the show, when the red curtain is still down, I have to bring it up for the start of the show. All the curtains that move, like we have a black scrim, which is like a see-through curtain that you can backlight. All the drops that change, like the backdrops, when the tree grows, we do that.
Without being noticed by many, tech crew continues to keep this auditorium up and running for the internal and external groups that use it. From Manchester, this has been Chris Pagano reporting. Thanks to all the members of tech. The audience may not see you, but we are all very appreciative for your help. For more stories like that, check out The Pulse every Friday at mhstelevision.com.
Before we leave, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Taylor Kite, Matt Kropp, David Mazzata, and Matt Barnwell. This Saturday, they will be competing on the academic game show as School Match Wits, which will air in May. Good luck, guys.
Well, that's all the time we have for you this week. If you have any announcements we might have missed, or you want for next week's episode, email Mr. Larson at b11elars@mpspride.org.
And don't forget to read the weekly digest sent out Sunday nights in your email for more MHS news. I'm Lauren Diana.
And I'm Chris Pagano. This has been Live for 5.